So a very good evening to everyone. Sorry for the technical issue which we have faced, and sorry for the inconvenience. And here I am Srilekha from Pantech e-learning. First of all, thank you to each and everyone for being here with us today and making this session beautiful. As you all know that this session is conducted on artificial intelligence for not only the artificial intelligence and other domains like OpenCV, image processing and robotics, electrical vehicle and also the data science and AR/VR technologies. So this is mainly conducted for the knowledge, for the technical knowledge or technical awareness which is given for the final year students, because nowadays students has plenty of the technologies, but the students are little bit in confused to choose what technology to choose and what is useful to our careers and everything, right? So now I shall like to start this session. I hope my voice is audible to everyone and clear. Yes. So, coming to the Pantech e-learning. So, Pantech e-learning is a platform which builds skills with experts anytime, anywhere, and hone your skills with the practical approach. Pantech e-learning provides you courses like different types of courses in the trending technologies, projects, internship, certified trainings on the different technologies. It is not only the whatever the techniques you know, and it also can helps in the whatever the ideas you have by your own creativity mind. And as you all know that this session is going to be held. So we are going to conduct this session on artificial intelligence. Do you know what is an intelligence actually? Anyone can answer me what is an intelligence? Before going to the artificial intelligence, we want to know about intelligence. So I hope someone can reply me. So basically, what is intelligence means whatever the able to perform some different tasks based upon the knowledge or based upon the whatever the analytics and analysis we are having. So basically, we have artificial intelligence and natural intelligence. Natural intelligence is nothing but whatever the intelligence we actually has, that human actually has in the pre-inbuilt. But here, going to the artificial intelligence, it is unable for the computer to think and learn. That means we are training up the system with whatever the knowledge which we are having, that we are going to train up. So very good. I have a thinking power and knowledge, skills thinking, and through processing everything. So this all consists of the intelligence. So combination all the intelligence, we are going to create this intelligence artificially in the computers, robots and different whatever the applications in the system. And here you can see where we can import this artificial intelligence, where we can use this artificial intelligence. We can use this artificial intelligence in the healthcare, like assisting the doctors, or it can be recommending some type of medicine, or it can be showing some precautions, and it can be showing some suggestions what we have to take the precautions and what we have to neglect and what the do's and not do's. Okay, and it can be also useful in the business for smoothing overflow. That is nothing but taking the DMart has the trending mall we are having. So it is a customer segmentation mall, right? So DMart will be giving number of offers and etc. Right? So whatever the offers we are giving, it will be regular offers, that is 6% of offer will be there. But overall the festival season it will provide the different types of offers. But we are going to see that customer is satisfying with the products, or customer is satisfying with the whatever the products we are having or whatever the essence we are having in the market. So that also can be analyzed, and that also can be predicted with AI with combination of different domains. And it can be also used in the education for automatic grading system. That is nothing but we can use this AI based upon the different trending technologies, and also we can develop our knowledge based upon the e-learning platforms and different platforms what we are gaining through the knowledge nowadays, like depending upon the Chrome, depending upon the Google, Wikipedia and etc. And travel industry for the predicting pricing patterns. Nowadays so many people are installing different types of apps like Redbus, IRTC and TSRTC and APRTC and so many things, right? So these are the apps which are used for what? The traveling purposes. Like from one place to we want to go to the other place. That means we are supposed to do. We are supposed to give the like from and to. So it will suggest one type of price. The price, whatever the suggesting price, it is predefined based upon the time series which is updated by the organizations of the transportations. So this is also can be done by the AI, artificial intelligence, and autonomous vehicles for the advanced features. So nowadays you can see the driverless cars, right? So driverless cars means based upon the signals, based upon the whatever the the guidelines of the roads and everything, it will detect and the identifying the person is passing through the car or passing over the car, or that the vehicle is passing over it. So based upon this also based upon this, it is basically combination of AI and computer vision, that is nothing but OpenCV, and also it is the mix of robotics. And here it can be also used in social media for serving personalized experience. See, we have different social medias like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and etc. How this AI is involved in the Facebook, Twitter and Instagram etc. So taking the Facebook or Instagram, for example, you have liked the post. So but that post was showing to the other person that who are in the follow list of you. Means it is recommending that your friend was like this post. You are also interested to like this post, it will be showing it. So, and also coming to the Twitter. Twitter is the most famous app which is detecting the offense offense text or toxic text which we are having in the Twitter. It will not allow the person to write the whatever the toxic text in the Twitter. So it deletes the accounts automatically, and it will pretend whoever the person is going to do in such criminal activities, in the cyber criminal activities in the social media, right? This is all the involvement of AI with the other domains. What is actually the AI? In the words of Elon Musk, AI is a fundamental risk to the existence of the human civilization. And nowadays, whether AI is treated or not treated as a delightable, but we know your thoughts. We know that AI is used in all day-to-day life, because you come across to the different robotics which we use in the home, like Siri, Alexa, and also nowadays the home monitoring system, that is home cleaning system, and also we can use in different formats. So how the robotics or how the AI will be involved in our day-to-day life. So see, have you ever wondered that how we are going to search and how in the Google and how it automatically replies? Can anyone answer me? So how the Google is going to reply us automatically what we type and what the related search it shows? Can anyone? using Google Maps provided in the yes, Google Assistant and etc. So for example, now we are searching something. For example, I am typing the Google Mails in the Google, so it will automatically shows me the login, like for few suggestions it will show. Google Mails login or sign in or create and so things. So it is completely based upon the whatever the analysis or whatever the training part which was done for the Google. And that whatever the training part which we are going to do in the Google, that is we are going to we are going to predefine something for the Google. That is nothing but what we are going to, like for example, that is a database which consists of, for email means for so and so suggestion you want to require, so and so suggestion you want to give, that it will be suggested for the Google and it will be predicting us some outputs. So predicting means it is not the exactly what the output comes, it is not exactly 100% clear, but it will give us the output 99 to 90 to 99% clear output. Okay, that is nothing but the prediction. And this artificial intelligence was first coined decades ago in the year 1956 by John McCarthy at Dartmouth Conference. He defined AI as the science and engineering of marketing intelligence, which senses the artificial intelligence, a technique getting the machine to work or behave like humans. So the John McCarthy, he was a developer, he was an AI scientist who was coined this artificial intelligence in long 1956. Actually, two developers who started the AI lab based upon the funding or based upon the investment based $50,000. So they have started AI lab, and also then it was the artificial intelligence came to existence in 1960s. 1956 it was coined, and it was came to know that AI, some artificial intelligence, the technology is also found in our universe, was known then. Okay. Then coming to the data. So what is a data? What is a data? So can anyone answer me what is a data? So data is nothing but some information or whatever the information or whatever the raw content that it will stores. Okay, that is called as data. For artificial intelligence, we can give the data in different formats like Excel, text, images, video, audios, and etc. Collection of information, very good. Data is information, very good. So here, so that data, we are going to how the data is analyzed by the artificial intelligence or different domains. So first we will collect the data, what the data we want to train with the system. So I will ask you the one question, that what is the most famous robot which we can see in our real life? So what is the most famous robot which we can see in our real life? It is similar to our human beings only. It will talk, walk, jump, and it will do n number of things. So can anyone name? I will give some clue. That robot is she. Yes, very good. It is nothing but the Sophia. So Sophia, how when you talk with Sophia, it is okay. You didn't talk with Sophia, but when you talk with Sophia, like hi, how are you, and everything, so it will automatically replies to us like I am fine, and what did you have lunch, like that means I have charged it, and it will say something like that. So the data, for the example in Sophia, how we are going to store the data? it will stored in the text format or image format or anything. But all the combination of data was stored in that based upon the implementation of different languages and also different processings. So here you can see on the screen data generated that we will what we want to train for the Sophia, like hi means hello you should say. Then the input will be given to that system and data will be stored. We will be storing the data in the system and we will be checking that data consists of like pure data, or like for example it is consist of without any errors or without any disturbances, without any noises, but we will check, that is called as data processing. And actionable insights means when we analyze with different algorithms and when we analyze with different algorithms or different streams of the domains like data science or artificial or deep learning or machine learning, etc., by the process of data pre-processing and analyzing, it will predict. So we said Sophia to say hi. So it will predict based upon the algorithm. So some person given the input hi, we should say hello. Then it will be given us that output. And coming to the artificial intelligence branch, we can involve this artificial intelligence and different streams called as machine learning, neural networks, computer vision, natural language, deep learning. So can anyone say the definition of machine learning? So what does the machine learning defines actually? So machine learning is nothing but the system, the machine is learning something. That means we are going to train up the system based upon the stored data or the past data. So what is the past data or what is the stored data? What we have collected previously. For example, I have given the example that Sophia for to say hi when you receive the hello. That means we will give the input and we will give the output for that particular text. That is called as it is predefined past information. And this machine learning is nothing but based upon the past data and based upon the different algorithms. That is nothing but algorithms are nothing but the systematic flow of the process which gives us certain outputs are called as machine learning. And machine learning consists of different streams, different approaches that are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement and also semi-supervised learning. So what does these four things mean? We will discuss little later. We will discuss what the artificial intelligence actually coordinates with. Okay. We have discussed with machine learning. Now going to the natural language processing. So coming to the Facebooks. So Facebooks you will keep some comments like super, like excellent and some so and so things. Right. Now in the YouTube also you are commenting something. Means how does that system understand this is a comment and you should post on the live session? So this is the real-time example of natural language processing. The system not only analyze the input part like text or string or integer, it can also analyze whatever the syntax is, whatever the sentences or the whatever the tone of the sentences or whatever the behavior of the sentence, like it is a hatred sentence or it is a lovable sentence or friendly sentence. These sentences can be understood by using natural language processing. Like what we are talking, like we are saying how are you, then how are you indicates that it is a positive response or negative response. It is a positive response. We are asking someone how are you. That means we are asking someone like you are feeling good or not. That is, it is a positive response. So based upon the whatever the words and what is the behind of the words meanings, like how means like it is a positive word or negative word, based upon that it will indicate what is that it is a toxic sentence or untoxic sentence. So nowadays you can see you are going to buy in the Flipkart, Myntra and etc. So when rating is low also, you will check, you will go for the reviews part only, right? You will check the reviews. If rating is low also, when you check for the reviews, that reviews are good means, then you will be taking that product. That means the whatever the reviews which we give, that intakes based upon the process of natural language. Here natural language is basically, it will segregate what is the positive comment or what is the negative comment or what is the toxic and untoxic comments. Okay, and coming to the deep learning, machine learning means machine learning something. Deep learning means we are going to deep analysis of the learning. Okay, deep analysis of the learning means we are going to the see in depth? No, but we are going into the artificial intelligence or learning process in depth. So how, like you can see how many neurons we can find on the brain. Multiple of neurons, like n number of neurons will be finding in our brain. But here in the deep learning, the analysis of deep means like whatever the sample, whatever the input data we given, whatever the analysis, like for example we given the input something, so that input sample, like for example I am going to detect one person, he is having the COVID positive or negative. So we will take some information, input information, that is nothing but like he is having cold or not, he is having cough, or for how long he is having so and so things. So based upon that, it will analyze the input information multiple times, and in the way how we can predict how much appropriate clear output, exact output, that the person is having the COVID or not. Okay, that is called as deep learning. And coming to the computer vision. Computer vision means OpenCV. OpenCV is nothing but open computer vision. That is nothing but whatever the system we are having, that system consists of some camera or like manual cameras or webcams, or this all the things are called as computer vision. You can see the CCTV cameras, right? So what does the CCTV cameras will be doing? They will be monitoring someone. Like in that area we are keeping that CCTV camera means that area will be under the surveillance. When we go in some march or when we go outside, they will be saying that you are under surveillance. That is nothing but someone is operating you, someone is looking at you. Okay, so same like that, not only looking at that person, we can also detect that any person is doing any suspicious actions or like any criminal activities they are doing. Okay, how we can predict, how we can means we should first analyze, we should first import the system that so walking, eating, drinking or placing something is a normal activity. Like it is a normal activity, right? We all do. It is not a suspicious activity. But like seeing some cunningly or doing some like robbing or something. So based upon that, we will be predefining for the computer. We will training the computer. So these are the things you have to identify. So that are called as computer vision, which we can operate. And also nowadays so many mothers are seeing for the child takers or child carers, right? So why some people, we in phones also we have kids zone, kids mode, right? What is the kids mode? What is the kids mode actually in our phones we are having? So kids mode means it will have some settings that only the kids can operate. Remaining WhatsApp Only YouTube, for example, we have kept kids mode setting that only the person should operate YouTube. So only the YouTube will be operating. The other system like WhatsApp and everything will not open. That secure settings will be done with the kids mode only. So this also can be done by using the computer vision. We can also see that we can also monitor the child. For example, we left the child at home and we kept the surveillance of the computer vision, and the child is going to the danger zone, or he is falling from the falling from the steps or etc. When it is going to be happen, the buzzer or the message or the email or the call automatically will be like we will be setting it off. Automatically it will be go to the mother or who is operating the child, who is observing the child. And coming to the machine learning, we have 4 types of machine learnings: supervised, unsupervised and reinforcement. Supervised is nothing but completely the system will be in the control of one supervisor, one person, one human being. From the starting to the ending point of the supervised, he will be operating and getting us the output. Coming to the unsupervised or semi-supervised, it is partially defined for the supervised and also the algorithm. So for example of unsupervised algorithm, we have bowl of fruits and vegetables. Only in one bowl we have fruits and vegetables. So when we give to the algorithm by when we give to the unsupervised algorithm, it will be segregate into separate bowls. Like it is a fruit, it is like based upon the symptoms, like it will say that so and so thing is fruit, it will be eating raw, or the based upon the symptoms it will be saying that it is fruit, and it will be segregating in one bowl. And vegetable, it will be cooked and we will eat, and it will be grown on some condition, some climatic condition it will say, and it will be segregating in the vegetables bowl. So this segregation is done by using the algorithm automatically only till the algorithm, whatever the algorithm, only till analysis and everything input, that only will be observed by the supervisor. Remaining all will be done by the unsupervised. Coming to the reinforcement. So do you all interested in playing games? I think so, yes, because nowadays everyone is playing much more indoor games, that is also on the phone games. Not it is an indoor game, it is on phone games. So no one is interested in going outside outdoor games, right? Only few. Yes. So now why I am talking about indoor games, why I am talking about games? Because reinforcement is an algorithm which used for designing the games. For example, take the PUBG. Okay, PUBG, when going into the PUBG, and for example we want to land in some particular area, when we click on some particular area, it will automatically opens the safeties and it will launch it on the land area, right? So that is predefined. Like the supervisor will not be monitoring so and so thing you want to do, so and so thing you want to do, but it is all written in the background back script, and when we run the code, automatically clicks on the easy level or hard level or the any level of the game. So automatically it converts to the easy level or hard level. Okay. And next, coming to the 3 types of artificial intelligence. What are the 3 types of artificial intelligence we are having? So we are having artificial narrow intelligence and artificial general intelligence and artificial super intelligence. So for example, you take type 1. Artificial narrow intelligence is also called as weak intelligence. That means it will only predefined algorithms or predefined text it will say. Coming to the smart assistants like Siri. So it is already predefined in our phone that so and so comment is coming, so you should reply so and so comment. So when we talk to Siri, hey Siri, what like how are you? So it will say I am good. So this is predefined one. But whenever you ask, same reply will be coming because Siri don't have feelings. Okay. So so coming to the Alexa. So Alexa can perform only some particular task like paying bills or playing the music and booking something, etc. So, and also image and facial recognition softwares. Like when we go to the face locks, right? Face locks, yes, face locks. So when we scan the face lock, only who the person is scanned on the lock, that person will be only identified, and if that person's symptoms are identified, the lock will be opened. But when the other person comes, if the face lock will be opened? No. Why? Why it will not be opened? Okay. Why it will be not open? Because it will be capturing whatever the structure of your face, including the minute structures also, it will be identifying. Okay. And coming to the type 2, that is artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is mainly used for identifying some suspicious things like spam filtering on the emails. So you can see one spam box in the email. So the automatically advice and ads and whatever the virus emails, it will be automatically directed into the spam. So that is nothing but based upon the natural language processing, it will be detecting what is the harmful virus and what is the harmful language, what is the hatred language or what is the positive language. So it will automatically goes into the spam. And drone robots. So what is the drone robots? Supercomputers like Fixibles. So here drone robots means, for example, we want to operate some drone. So what it will be? According to the our consistence, it will be moving and when we operate something, it will be automatically moving into the other, going to the other thing and looking it. So we are also have some practical project that restricted area, detecting the entering of the drone into the restricted area. So how we can detect that one drone is entering into the restricted area? So actually restricted area means we will set that application that so and so area you should not enter. But even though it enters, it will be detected. So not only the drone, we can detect any other bird or any other thing. Okay. How we are going to detect means, so we will first assign to the image processing. Image processing means how we are taking the text processing. Like that, the images will be taken. So the data here is the images. So these images will be identified, and for example, you want to detect a car which is moving on the road. So only the particular car we want to detect which is named some blah blah number plate. Okay. So that number plate will be identified. That is predefined. That identification is called as artificial general intelligence. And coming to the artificial super intelligence, that is beyond the human intelligence. You can see like Harry Potter and Avengers and different comic series, right? So in that movies, in that comic series, like everything, the robotics will be ruling the world, right? But presently the robotics are not ruling the world. The world is ruled by the human beings basically, you know. So when the robotics will rule the world, when they get some feelings, some extracurricular activities, right? So like it will be beyond the human thinking or human intelligence. It is most advanced than human intelligence. The robotics or the robotic techniques all implementing can be done after 2040s and so on. Then they will be starting the robotic controllings. So for example, fully automatic self-driving cars. So fully automatic self-driving cars. So fully automatic self-driving cars means it will be looking the side edges of the road, and it will be taking the midline, which is dotted line. We can divide the two halves of the road. No, that two halves it will be identified, and it will be going straight to according to the edges of the roads. Okay, and mapping of the roads, and it will, when the someone is passing, it will slow down. So this is without the driver. And humanoid robots like Sophia, but it is more advanced than the Sophia also. Okay, these are the three types of artificial intelligence we are having. And coming to the real life examples of AI in the daily life, Instagram, social media. I have said all of you that when we, like for example, when we want to share something to the some person, so when we are sharing some frequently some post or some reels to the some particular person, it will be automatically shows. When we click on share button, it will be automatically shows the first person who are sending frequently. Okay, and coming to the chatbot. Do you know about chatbot? It is an automatic assistant which it will be giving the automatic reply. And coming to the smart cars, as I told you, it is an driverless cars and video games, virtual games. That is nothing but we are playing 3D games and etc. Right? And coming to the different projects, real-time projects which we have done in our institute, I will show the two to three projects which we have done in our real institute. So here you can see this image. It is going to track that car, truck, traffic lights and etc. And so it is identifying. So this is based upon the AI with computer vision. So it will be identifying based upon the symptoms, based upon the structure of the truck and structure of the traffic light, and also indications of the cars and etc. Okay. And coming to the next one, it is Raspberry Pi, using AI with the Raspberry Pi. So Raspberry Pi is connected, and we can also see some, we can also connect with the LED boards, and we can predict some output based upon different coding paths. Basically the embedded systems we will be using the embedded C. Okay, and then coming to the artificial intelligence application using OpenCV. Here we can identify the person. It is very useful for the agriculture, like farmers. It is very useful. We can also, some farmers will be knowing about the diseases, different types of diseases, how human beings are having, and but what pesticide to use for a particular disease, right? So here, based upon this different application, that is crop disease or leaf disease we will be saying. So this leaf disease will be identified. So we will be structured that these are the diseased types. Like for example, we can define in the three steps. Like first one is it is starting stage of the disease. I don't know particularly the disease names, okay, of the plants. That's why I am saying. So particularly starting, the first one is starting stage of the disease, and middle stage of the disease, and final stage of the disease. For the starting stage of the disease, the pesticides can be used for the mild pesticides. For the second one, we can use only we can use some advanced, like some like how we are taking the medication. No, for starting fever, we will be not going to doctor. We will wear Dolo 680 and we will sleep. So same like that, and then we will be. So these all the things can be done with the artificial intelligence. And what is the future of artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence future is safer roads. Safer roads means, so nowadays you can see in some reels that nothing but the bridges will be going up and down in Korea, China. And also for example, it will be moving up and down, and going to the metro is going directly to the home, and picking the child. This type of technologies can be seen in the safer roads. And body enhancement. Nowadays, so many people are involved in the healthcare and the suggestions of fitness, and they're also consulting doctors for fitness and everything. Okay. Then unlimited virtual assistant. Unlimited virtual assistant means we will be taking the suggestions from the chatbots. We will be not doing any work no more. Like all like what to say, robotics and everything will be involved. So now we will not, nowadays we are not calling directly. We are not going to the keypad button and we are not clicking it. We will call Siri or Google. Hello Siri, hey Google. So please call so and so person. So it will be saying that so and so person will be automatically called. See, now my phone is also automatically generating the voice call. Why it is automatically going. Hey Google means it is automatically going. So that is completely unlimited virtual assistants will be there. And coming to the increased safety. Increased safety means, like for example, you are using different credit cards, debit cards and accounts. They are hacking and different apps to secure them and different things. This is the cyber security which can be done, right? So we will be logging it off with the secure passwords with the different characteristics and etc. This will be done. And new jobs or industries. So obviously when the technology improves, like when we are going to see, when robotics improves, that does not mean that there is no use of human being. So there is the use of human being, because the human being only structured the robot, right? For example, we can create the robots, we can generate whatever the function we can. But at the end of the day, the human only want to involve for all the functionings, all the troubleshoots of the robotics and completely. Yes. And coming to the application. So I will show some application based upon the artificial intelligence with the healthcare sector. Okay. So meanwhile, any doubts you can ping me so that I can answer you people. Yes, yes, anyone is having any queries so that I can answer you people. So pin me in chat. So for running the Python language, here I am going to use the Python language to run the Smart Health Prediction 1 project. So I am using, for running this complete code, I am going to use a Jupyter notebook. Okay. So image processing. Image processing is nothing but the capturing of image, resizing of image and analysis of the image. That can be done. So how we are taking? For example, I am taking the Excel sheet data here. So based upon that Excel sheet data, it will be analyze some output, and it will analyze some function. It will analyze something input and it will be given output. For example, I shown the AI with agriculture. No, here you can see different types of images. We are taking the text as images. Okay, so these images will be captured, like whatever the fresh leaves we are having and whatever the diseased leaves we are having. We will be segregated the data, and that images, that input data is based upon the images. So that data will be analyzed by the different algorithms. It will check. For example, we take this picture. Okay, when we take this picture, it will be saying that first we will check that this is a proper image or not, like it will be having any disturbances of the image, like pixels are correct or not. Everything we will be checking. Then after that, pre-processing, we will be applying some algorithms, like CNN algorithm, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, and different types of neural network algorithm we are going to assign, or support vector machine. So based upon this, what it will do, it will say that, so we have segregated, this is a fresh leaf, for example this is a fresh leaf and this is the defected diseased leaf. Okay, so when we run and when we import in the T, for example when we import in the tkinter, or when we import in the user interface, web page, like that user interface, when we import some particular image, it will be run, it will be analyzed with the algorithm and it will give us output, so and so leaf is detected as diseased. So this is called as, based upon the analysis completely done with the digital processing is called as image processing. It can be analog or it can be digital. Okay. And more any questions? Did we have live projects through the session? So no live projects through the session, but I will show one project that is also real-time project. I will show you. So there is no display. So then based on image only it will be proceed the data. No, not only the image, it can be also based upon the videos. Combination of images are nothing but the videos, right? So based upon the videos also it can be predicted as the output. And more? No, ma'am. So any more doubts? So now I am going to the practical. So smart health prediction. Smart health prediction means we will be selecting, we are going to identify that the person is having any disease or not. Okay. So for example, so I have saved this file in the downloads and I have saved this file in the smart health prediction. So this database, this texting file, training file, we are going to create it. So we can also create it and we can also we can also defaultly give this Excel sheets. So now I am taking based upon the Excel sheet. Okay, whatever this is the coding which we can write in the Python language. Okay, so some packages should be imported, and here I have segregated it in the some type of symptoms like backache, constipation, abdominal pain, diarrhea. These are the some symptoms which the person is going to have. Okay, if the person has. Okay, and coming to the disease. So now here whatever the symptoms we mentioned here, based upon that we mentioned here some type of diseases. Okay, then now here we have functional infection, allergy, chronic cholestasis, and gastric trouble, and so on so things. Okay, I can read this all the diseases. Okay, so these are the diseases. Now here what is the 0 and 1? So we are going to find out the length of the text. So here we are going to find different types of the length of the text. Okay, like for example we want to click. So we will segregate. First I told that first we will be importing the data. So here directly we prepared the data. Importation is not required here. We can import the data and we can create the data in the coding part. Okay, and coming to the analysis part, this is nothing but we are going to analysis. We check that whatever the text we have given, that is proper or not, and etc. So here you can see we are keeping a variable that is df, and here we are storing some data, whatever the data we are having. So what is this ones and zeros means? For example, some person so got itching. Okay, so when we click on the itching, it will activate, remaining all will be 0. Okay, and when the person gets the skin rash, it will be activated and remaining will be 0. So it is 0, 1 is mainly for indicating that person is 0, or like for that person is selecting this option or that option. Ma'am, here we already mentioned the symptoms and diseases. If I got a new disease unknown, then how it will be? So here it will be like for example it will be unknown means it is not. This is the project which is based upon the supervised technique. Okay, you are raised the question on the unsupervised technique. Means it will be segregate based upon the symptoms, so and so is there. Like it will be segregate. So this is based upon the supervised. So if you want to identify unlisted disease, then we will be going for the clustering and we will be selecting that, and we will be going for the new technique, like new for example, here see, we have mentioned diseases and we have mentioned the symptoms, right? If the diseases is not listed or the diseases is not one, we will keep one more option unknown. So it will be showing us the output as unknown. So like that also we can set the box. So this is the graphical representation which we are showing for the system to understand, and then we are going to the preparing of the Excel sheet. So for preparing of the T-inter, first I will run all the content, all the code, and then I will move to the root. So this is the T-inter. Here you can see I have assigned. So for example, I have created so and so, like prediction. I have labeled the GUI, that is nothing but user interface. So I have created this user interface. So for why I am going to create this user interface means, because whatever the algorithm. So for example, first after the analysis of a graphical representation, we will do the graphical representation to understand for the machine, and then we will be applying different algorithms. So what different algorithm we have applied? I have applied some machine learning algorithms, that is decision tree algorithm, random forest algorithm, and also the two algorithms only I applied here. We can apply more algorithms also. And here, for example, I have for example the accuracy, that is nothing but random forest algorithm is predicting correct answers more than the decision tree. Then we will be taking the random forest for the connecting of the user interface. So how we want to design user interface? Like that, first title, smart disease predictor system, symptom 1, symptom 2, symptom 3. So how it will be appear means, so now you can see disease prediction. Okay, so name of the patient. For example, I given any name of the person and I selected any symptoms here, like brushing, calming, depression, coma, depression, diarrhea, something. I don't have it, but anyhow, for your person. Okay. So now just predict one. Predict one will be indicated hepatitis E. That means it is the decision tree making output. Decision tree output. Okay. When we click on the predict 2, it will be showing the gastritis. So it is for the random forest. So basically the highest algorithm output we are going to see, no. So the highest algorithm is random forest here. That's why we will be go for the gastritis. Okay. So reset it, completely resets and exits the system. It will showing some symptoms and it will be closing the automatically all the functions. Okay. So this is somehow the real time of the artificial intelligence which we are using. And coming to the, one second. So till now, do you have any doubts? So ma'am, video is not clear. Okay. So till now you have any doubts? Not like this, it's like a chatbot. No, it's not like a chatbot, okay? It's just an user interface which we already trained and which we already kept some inputs which we came. So for any queries you can, we have 4 branches. We have three branches, that are Chennai, Hyderabad and Coimbatore. If you want to contact in Hyderabad, it is Amripet, and Chennai you can contact with the numbers you can see on the display. So these are the numbers which you can contact through. For example, you want to take the online courses like workshops and internships and projects in the online itself, means you can go for the online number, that is 8925533483. And once again, thank you everyone for the patience you have participated in this wonderful session. All with your coordinates, the session came very wonderful and successful. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Ma'am, how to use Jupyter Notebook? So first of all, we want to install the Jupyter Notebook, and we have to open it in the search bar. So for that installation of Jupyter Notebook, directly also we can install the Jupyter Notebook, and with the Anaconda Navigator also we can open the Jupyter Notebook. So as you all see that my project based upon the based upon this I have opened, no. So you will be going for the directly when we run this command prompt, it directly leads into the Chrome or any website. Okay, then it will be showing us whatever the folders we are having in the desktop and everything. We will be seeing what the folders we are having in the PC. Okay, and we can select that and we can run the code. We can click on the run button. We can run the shells individually, like cell by cell, or else we can run by the whole thing also we can run. Okay. Thank you everyone. Anyone is having any queries? So thank you everyone once again. Have a nice day. Good night.